why God incarnates. Okay, 3 reasons. It's a very, very famous sloka. First one, Paripranaya sadhu nama vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, I incarnate on earth, I incarnate every millennium after millennium for 3 reasons. Number 1 reason, Paritranaya sadhunam. Paritranaya sadhunam means to deliver those who are sadhus. Sadhus means all the pious people, all the good people. So first reason for God's incarnation is to deliver the sadhus, to deliver the pious. The second one is Vinashaya cha dushkritam. Vinashaya, to annihilate. To annihilate whom? The dushkritanaha. Dushkritanaha means the miscreants. Miscreants means who do not believe in God. The atheistic people, people with demoniac nature, the non-believers, people who create problems in the life of devotees. All these people are miscreants. So the second reason given by Lord is, I incarnate to annihilate the miscreants. So the first one is to deliver the pious. The second one is to annihilate the miscreants. The third one, dharma sansthapanarthaya. Why do I incarnate? Dharma sansthapanarthaya. To do the sanstapana of dharma means to establish, re-establish the principles of religion. So how many reasons why God incarnates? 3 reasons. First, to deliver the pious. Second, to annihilate the miscreants. Third, to lay down the principles of religion. So these are the 3 reasons given by Sri Krishna himself in the Bhagavad Gita. But today I am going to take you to Srimad Bhagavatam. And why Srimad Bhagavatam? Because when Krishna left the planet 5,000 years ago, okay, people said, how will we connect with you, O Lord? Where will we find you? And then Krishna said, don't worry, all my energies is in this book. This book and me are one. This book, Srimad Bhagavatam, is nothing but the literary incarnation of Sri Krishna. So anybody who reads Srimad Bhagavatam on a daily basis is actually connecting with Lord Krishna. This book, Bhagavatam, was actually the last compilation of Srila Vyasadeva. And he spoke it to his son, Shukdev Maharaj, and then Shukdev Maharaj wrote it down. I mean, he spoke it to all the disciples, and that was recorded, and this book has come to us in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, there are many devotees who have been mentioned. And all of these devotees are like top-class devotees of Lord Shri Krishna, who had seen Krishna as the Lord, like as the supreme power. They had seen, and they had seen Krishna as just a normal coward boy. Okay. So in that sense, one of the greatest devotees of Lord Shri Krishna is Kunti Devi. Those who know about Mahabharata will know that Kunti is the mother of the Pandavas. Kunti, throughout her life, was suffering. Her life was not easy, but yet she was one of the greatest devotees of Lord Krishna. She had 5 sons who were topmost devotees of Krishna. Arjuna, everybody knows. Her daughter-in-law, Draupadi, greatest devotee of Lord Shri Krishna. Her daughter-in-law's daughter-in-law, Uttara, one of the greatest devotees of Lord Krishna. So great, their grandson, Kunti's grandson, Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj was about to be killed in the womb of Uttara. But Parikshit Maharaj was saved by Lord Krishna in the womb itself. So Kunti is such a top-class devotee, Every family member of hers Even though apparently it seemed like they went through a lot of troubles, but yet they were top class devotees. After the war of Kurukshetra, after the war of Mahabharata was over, and Yudhishthira was given the throne, everything was settled, Krishna was going back to Dwarka. When the news reached to Kunti that Krishna is going back, Kunti came out running from her interior chambers. And she was in tears, because who wants to let go of Krishna? Who wants to let go of the Lord? The Lord was with them all throughout. Who wants to let go of Krishna, yeah? So Kunti comes out and she is trying to say to Krishna, don't go. But she doesn't want to stop him either, because in Dwarka also people are waiting for Krishna. So Kunti offers her prayers to Lord Shri Krishna. And those prayers are known as Kunti prayers. They appear in Srimad Bhagavatam, the Pratham Khanda, the Canto 1. Okay? There she says, she begins her prayers like this. Namasye Purusham Tvadyam Ishwaram Prakritehe Param Alaksham Sarvabhutanam Antar Bahiravastitam. Kunti Devi says, O Lord, O Prabhu, Namasye, Namasye, my namaskar to you. Who? O Lord, Namasye Purusham. Lord, you are the Supreme Purusha. What is a Purusha? Purusha doesn't mean male. Purusha. There is one definition of Purusha. It says, Puri Shete Yah Sah Purusha. The one who lives, the one who resides in Puri is Purusha. So by that definition, the number one who resides in Puri, as our, as much we know, is Jagannath, Lord Jagannath. He is Supreme Purusha. Another Puri that they mention is this body. This body of 9 gates is also Puri. So that person who resides in this body of 9 gates is called Purushaha. Okay? So Kunti Devi is saying, O Lord of this body of 9 gates, Purusham, I bow to you. Also, this whole universe, this whole Brahmand is also called a Puri. Puri means a fort. This whole Brahmand is called a Puri. So she's saying, O Lord, who lives in the whole Brahmand, who is pervading everywhere. O great Purusha, my namaskars to you. Then she says, Namasye Purusham Tvadyam. She says, you are Adyam. Adi means original. You are the only original person. You are the only original Purusha. Tvadyam Ishwaram. She says, you are Ishwara. Ishwara means the one who is controlling all the living entities, all the moving entities, as well as the non-living things like the nature around us. The one who is the controller of living beings and who is the controller of the nature of the non-moving things, that person is known as Ishwaram. So Kunti Devi is addressing Krishna as Ishwaram, the controller, the supreme controller of what? Controller of Prakriti. He is a controller of Prakriti. He is a controller of nature. What kind of nature? Param. He is Param. He is beyond this nature. Okay? So how many words she has given? You are original supreme personality of Godhead. You are the supreme controller. You are beyond everything. You are the one who is residing inside. You are the one who is residing outside. You are everywhere. She says, God, you are everywhere. But still, Alaksham Sarva Bhutanam Antar Bahiravastitam. She says, you are residing in every living being, inside as well as outside. But even then, you are invisible. Something which is everywhere, still God is invisible. So she says, you are Alaksham. Now, why? So Krishna hears all his prayers and Krishna is like, he says to her, Bhua, What happened to you today? You are elder to me. Every day I used to pray to you, I used to give my pranam. You are not supposed to give me any pranams. Why are you giving so much pranam to me today? She says, Krishna, I know you are trying to hide your supremacy, your supreme form, but you cannot hide it anymore. I know you are that supreme personality of Godhead. But you have cleverly, very, very cleverly, you have veiled yourself. You are hiding behind the curtain of Maya. And then she goes on to the next sloka, the next prayer. She says, Maya jaganika chanam agyadokshajam avyayam na lakshase muradisham nato natyadharo yatha. She says, Oh Krishna, I know you are hiding yourself behind this curtain of Maya. Okay? How? She gives an example. She gives an example of the Katputli, the puppet show. She says the puppeteer hides behind the curtain, but the threads are in his hand, and he moves his fingers, and the puppets move, and the audience feels, wow, the puppet is full of life. But no, actually the puppeteer is controlling. So Kunti Devi gives that example and says, Oh Krishna, I know you are the puppeteer hiding behind this wheel of Maya. You are the one who is making all the living beings do things. Because of you they are doing, and people are thinking they themselves are doing. This is your Maya. You are hiding behind Maya. Your Maya, oh Lord, is very, very difficult to cross. But Lord, by your mercy, as you have said in the Bhagavad Gita, Mamaiva ye prapadyante mayam etam tarantite. She says, you have told me that those who surrender unto your feet, even though this Maya is very difficult to cross over, but those surrendered souls, those people who surrender at your feet, for them, they can go beyond Maya. And by your mercy, by your grace, by your kindness, oh Lord, this curtain of Maya has been removed from my eyes, and I am seeing that you yourself are the puppeteer, you yourself are the doer, nobody else is. So, she says, you are not to be seen by the foolish persons here, because they are being controlled by Maya. Okay? But once the Maya is removed, they know that you are the supreme controller, just like the puppeteer. Then she goes on saying, now she comes for the main point for what I'm going to give a lecture today. She says, even though you're hiding, even though you don't want to show your form to anybody, but still God, you incarnate. Why? Why do you incarnate God? I know God. Some people say, they will quote the same Bhagavad Gita as I opened. They will say, yes, God incarnated to kill Kamsa, to kill Ravana, to kill Hiranyakashipu. Kunti Devi says, no God, that's not the reason why you incarnate. You are Satya Sankalpa. Satya Sankalpa means, if you just think something in your mind, that thing has to just happen. That's the truth. That thing has to happen. If you just think that I have to kill Hiranyakashipu, you can just be in the Vaikuntha in your Goloka Vrindavan. Just think. And something will happen and the demons will be killed. You don't have to take an avatar. You don't have to incarnate to kill these demons. You have agents. Your agents can come and vanquish thousands of demons. Krishna, I know you don't incarnate to kill demons. That's not the reason. That's not the reason. Then some people may say, oh, Krishna incarnated to re-establish the principles of religion. She says, no, Krishna, I know you don't have to incarnate even to re-establish the principles of religion. No, that is not the reason. Because you have so many devotees, so many saints, so many sages who are all your... If you just give them one order, they can re-establish the principles of religion. Not difficult for you. By your thought itself, the religion can be re-established. You are Satya Sankalpa. These two reasons are not the reasons, O Lord, for your incarnation. then